Alex Dag. Alex Dag.
Stopped. All right. All right. Turn marshal should be case to the back straight. Right, turn marshal should be case to the back straightaway. For me, please, Dylan. Straightaway. For me, please, Dylan. Just Dylan. Cool. Antonio. Antonio. That blue card, but it's not checking in. That blue card, but it's not checking in. Ah, that's why it's not checking. Ah, that's why it's not checking. Go visit the guys in the shop, get a transponder. Your time will not begin until you... All right, you guys can start leaving. Taking down fast lap so far, 17. Taking down fast lap so far, 17. 55.
3 minutes left.
55.
3 minutes left.
2:45 to go. 2:45 to go. Dylan 11:18. Logan the Dylan 11:18. Logan the tenors. Tenors. Got a minute 30 to go. On the back straight, go wide. Battle right now. 5 seconds remain.
Ethan Chen done. Dylan.
Folks, we'll call that a race. It's going to be Ethan taking that one. 11:02. Alex. Folks, we'll call that a race. It's going to be Ethan taking that one. 11:02. Alex. All right, I'm in stadium truck. All right, I'm in stadium truck. All right.
Nelson B. P.
Or substitutes on behalf, that's okay. All right, folks, got my marshals out. BP across BG and Julian makers. 0.069. Julian also 1709. Going 15-4. BP on his lip. 03 Brandon 18. All right, BP draws her, but with 2 sets. Going home with some tires. 11 Julian 18. Julian and 17-5. Brian 19-10. Julian 18. Drivers 90 seconds left. Julian 12 ahead of George. Back straight 15-6 that time. 1708. We got 4 minutes. This time by B to expire. Keep on going.
Brian Gross done. Julian Taylor done.
One more. And that
All
will be a
drivers are
race.
finished.
Yeah,
George
BG
Laxon
going
done.
1903, BP 1905, Julian an 1808, and George a 1706.
The race is completed.
All right, folks, we're moving into race number 3. That's our second heat of stadium truck. This one's going to be John, Ryan, Austin, Jordan, and Jeff.
John Milio. Ryan R. Randall. Too Soon Jr.
All right, looking for stadium truck heat 1. I may need your help, guys.
Jordan Rivera.
Also, Austin Church, you gonna make this one? All right, you still got to turn marshal the next race, though. All right, I got a couple of marshals out here. I believe we got George, got Brian, got Brandon. I'm guessing Julian's in the corner over here? Yep. All right. That corner belongs to Jeff, Julian, and Marty. All right, folks, we are going racing. All right, Stadium Truck, Heat 2. All right, first lap about to get logged. That'll be Ryan Randall going 18-2. Jordan across the line is 16-6. John going 16-7. And Jeff going 16-6. Jordan with the slightly faster 16-6 going a fastest opening lap. 35 seconds in. All right, we're 45 seconds in. Jeff opens up with a 16-6 and a 16-3. Oh, Jeff takes a tumble, but gets right back on course. We're 1 minute in.
4 minutes left.
Right now it's Jeff and Jordan battling out front. Currently Jordan half a second up on Jeff. Jeff 2 ahead of Ryan. Ryan half a second ahead of John. Got a minute 15 down, 3:15 to go. Jordan going 16.5 that last time by. Got a minute 25 down, 3:35 left. This is race number 3 on track. Our next race up is going to be the first heat of 40 plus. All right, Jordan going 16.4 last time by. That puts his pace at an 18 flat. Got John 18.15, Jeff 18.16, Ryan 17.07. Jordan 4.4 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 0.2 ahead of John. John 3.6 ahead of Ryan.
3 minutes left.
2 down, 3 to go. Yeah, this time around, Jordan with a 5-second lead. Yeah, 2:15 down, 2:45 remaining. Jordan 18 flat, Jeff 18.12, John 18.14, Ryan 17.04. I got everybody in this group 16.7 or faster. Got John and Ryan 16.7, Jeff 16.3, Jordan 16.4. And Jeff down. BP there with the save. Got 2:45 down, 2:15 remaining. Jordan another 16.4 that time by. Oh, Jordan now 16.2 at the stripe. So I'll put Jordan's pace in the 19-lap territory. 3 down, 2 to go. Right now it's Jordan 19.15, John 18.13, Jeff 18.14, Ryan 17.03. Minute 45 remains here. All right, a minute 35 to go. Closest battle right now, Jeff and John, just 1/10 apart. Minute 25 remains. And Jeff going 16.1 that time around. New fast lap. But Jordan's still a pretty substantial lead at this point. 9.1 seconds. Yeah, Jeff this time around, 2.3 ahead of John. John 2.5 ahead of Ryan. 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Jordan, Jeff, John, Ryan, your running order here. 45 seconds left. All right, Jordan going 16-1 that time around. 30 seconds to go. Closest battle now is going to be John versus Ryan. Just 0.2 is the gap. 15 seconds left. Jeff Miranda, 15-9 that time by. All right, 5 seconds to go, drivers. Keep going, keep going.
Ryan R. Randall done. Too soon Jr. done. Jordan Rivera done.
All right, that'll be a race, guys. Jordan Rivera going 19-15. Jeff at 18:07. Ryan 18-14. John 18-15. All right, folks, that concludes race number 3. Moved on to race number 4. That is 40-plus buggy. Heat number 1. Heat 1 of 40-plus buggy tonight will be Art, Steve, Aaron, Ryan, Tim, David, and Jason. We need all my marshals from that last one.
Ryan Vernally. Steve Luke.
All right, so Stadium Truck, you guys will be running the main all together. I figured should make qualifying a little more palatable.
AJ Cardinale. Aaron Austin.
All right, looking for all my Stadium
Jason
Truck
Valva.
drivers from that last race. We got Austin, I got Jeff. All right, and if we can get John to the left side of the track over by the traffic cone, perfect. It's like you read my mind. Oh, careful at the wall ride. That is clear. All right, folks, keep the wheels moving. Keep the wheels moving. We're going to get this race off to a start. All right, this is 40-plus Heat 1. One of those categories where we're going to have a B main. So, first lap in the books, Aaron Austin going 16-9. Steve going 16-6. Art 17-3. Tim 17-7. Ryan at 16-1. David at 16-1. 35 seconds in. All right, Steve, lap 2 of 15-9. It's our fastest lap so far. All right, now it's going to be David Bixler out front, followed by Steve, Ryan, Aaron, Art, Tim, and Jason. We're 1 minute down.
4 minutes left.
So Bixler just half a second ahead of Vernally. Vernally 0.02 ahead of Aaron until they cross the line. Let everything cycle around here. We got buck 15 down, 3:45 to go. Careful in the middle, guys. Middle switchbacks. Be careful. Got minute 25 down, 3:35 left. This time around, Aaron Austin out front, 19-13. Steve also 19-13. Art 18 flat. Tim 18:08. Ryan 17-13. David 17-14. Jason 15-14. Got 3:15 to go, drivers. Fast lap still Steve going 15.9. Got Aaron and Art, both 16.1. Ryan and Dave also 16.1. Tim out of 16.3.
3 minutes left.
2 down, 3 to go, drivers. Ryan Vernali going 15.9 that time around. Art Cardinale at 15.9. Got 2:15 down, 2:45 remaining. Aaron currently 2 seconds ahead of Steve. Steve 2.5 ahead of Tim. Tim 3.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.8 ahead of Dave. Dave 1.8 ahead of Art. Got 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Aaron's pace currently 19:11. Steve 19:16. Tim 18:04. Dave 18:15. Ryan 17:01. Art 17:03. Jason 16. Got 2:10 to go, drivers. Careful up front. Keep it tight up front. That is clear. Three down.
Left.
2 minutes left. Aaron 19:13. Steve 18 flat. Tim 18:08. Dave 18:10. Ryan 18:12. Art 18:15. And Jason at 15:07. A minute 40 remaining now. David Bixler going 14.7. Help in the middle. Help in the middle. So Bixler setting fast lap 15.7. Backing it up at 15.9. Got minute 20 remaining, drivers. Aaron 1 second ahead of Steve. Steve 5.6 ahead of Tim. Tim 0.4 ahead of Dave. Dave 0.6 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 1.9 ahead of Art. Got minute 10 remaining, drivers. 70 seconds to go. Got another heat of 40 plus up next.
1 minute left.
All right, Austin going 15.8 that time around. Vernali another 15.9. Albert going 16.2. 50 seconds remain. $45 seconds left. $35 seconds. Steve, Aaron, David, Ryan, Tim, Art, Jason, your full order. This time by, Aaron just 0.4 ahead of Steve. That's our closest battle on track for the one spot. 10 seconds left. Yeah, Dave just 0.2 ahead of Tim. Ryan 0.8 ahead of Art. See how this finishes out.
Jason Baumbach done. Steve Loom done. Tim Albert done. AJ Cardinale done. Aaron Austin done. Grasshopper done.
All right, that will
All
be
drivers
a
are
race.
finished.
Aaron Austin
Ryan
going
Burnley
19.14, Steven 18.01, David 18.06, Tim 18.07, Ryan 18.07, Art 18.09, Jason 15.05. All right, folks, another heat of 40 plus coming right up.
The race is completed. Barry Soppin. Martin White. Kevin Allen. Brian Gross. Nelson B. Julian Taylor. Mike Council.
All right, I may need all my drivers from that first heat of 40 plus. Come on out and marshal, please. That'll be Aaron, Steve, David, Tim, Ryan, Art, Jason. right, everybody's checked in, looking for all my marshals. I need one over by the cone. I heard that one. Careful, turn one. Turn one, turn one. Okay. All right, we're going to get this party started. This is 40 plus heat number 2. All right, everybody officially off to a start. Kevin going 15-9, Brian 15-8, Nelson 16-5. Marty 15-8, Brian 15-8, Julian 15-8. Barry a 15-6, Mike going 15-7. 45 seconds in, drivers. All right, we got Mike Council and Barry Soppett battling for the top spot right now. Barry going 15-1 that last lap.
4 minutes left.
All right, we're 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. Let Barry cross one more time here. Careful in the middle, guys, in the sim mineral. That's getting cleared up. Got Barry Soppett on 2013, Mike at 2015. Martin 1902, Kevin 1903, Julian 1903, Brian 1903, Nelson 1905. Total split from first to last is 2.3 seconds. 130 down, 330 left. All right, a minute 40 down, 3:20 to go. Right now, Soppett 2/10 ahead of Allen. Not until I said that. 150 down, 3:10 to go. All right, we are now 2 minutes in.
3 minutes left.
Mike Council 0.01 ahead of Barry. Barry 0.4 ahead of Brian. Brian 0.6 ahead of Nelson. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Careful at the wall ride. That is getting cleared up. That is clear. 2:15 down, 2:45 remaining. Yeah, 2:25 in, 2:35 to go. Mike Council 1903, Barry 1904, Brian 1905, Nelson 1907. Yeah, Marty at 1912, Kevin 1915, Julian 1807. Fast lap of this group gonna be Barry at 15-1. Yeah, 250 down, 210 remaining. Barry 1904.3, Mike at 1904.9, Martin 1908, Brian 1908, Nelson 1909, Kevin 1915, Julian 1803. Got a $150 remaining, drivers. Barry just 1 second ahead of Mike. Mike almost a second ahead of Marty. Marty 0.1 ahead of Brian. Brian 0.7 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 3.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 2.9 ahead of Julian. 90 seconds left, drivers. 1:30 to go. After this, we're going 17.5 Sportsman. $120 to go, drivers. Barry 0.8 ahead of Marty. Marty 0.4 ahead of Brian. Brian 2.1 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 0.4 ahead of Mike. Mike 2.7 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.9 ahead of Julian. All right, drivers, we got 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
And now Barry just 0.8 ahead of Martin. Martin 0.6 ahead of Brian. Pace has got Barry 1901, Martin 1904, Brian 1904, Nelson 1908, Mike 1911. Kevin 1912, Julian 1803. 40 seconds remain, drivers. $30 left. Barry now 2 ahead of Marty. Marty 0.2 ahead of Brian. Brian 3.5 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 1 ahead of Mike. Mike 1.5 ahead of Kevin. 15 seconds left, drivers. Five seconds remain. Keep going, keep going. Keep on going.
Brian Gross done. Kevin Allen done. Martin White
Careful,
done.
backs. All clear.
Nelson B done. Mike Council done. Barry Soppett
And that
done.
will be a race. Barry
All
Soppett
drivers
goes
are
19
finished.
flat.
Julian
Brian
Taylor
1903,
done.
Martin 1903, Mike 1909, Kevin 1910, Nelson 1911, and Julian 1808. All right, hold up a quick sec. Got Cardinale out there.
The race is completed.
All right, we're good to go. Thank you.
Anthony.
Okay, this is race number 6 taking to the racetrack. Sportsman Buggy, 17.5. This one will be Juan, Gabriel, Anthony, Justin, Capri, John, and Theo.
John.
Careful, second double, guys.
Gabriel. 10 Cartet. Juan de Leon. Justin Levers.
Oh, Paxton's here. Okay.
Pac-Man.
All right, Capri, are you going to make this one? I don't hear him yet. There he is. What's that? I can't hear what he's saying. Okay. I think I have you in both. All right. We're going racing, drivers. All right, guy Anthony a 17-1, Pac-Man a 16-6, John an 18-1, Gabriel 18-4, Theo an 18-7, Juan a 19-4. All right, folks, we got 40 seconds down. Right now it's Anthony, Paxton, and John out front. All right, we're 55 seconds in, just to be about 1 minute down.
4 minutes left.
Got Anthony out front, 2.5 ahead of Pac-Man. Pac-Man 1.4 ahead of John. John 1.7 ahead of Justin. Justin 3.5 ahead of Juan. Juan 3.5 ahead of Gabriel. Gabriel 3.1 ahead of Theo. Minute 15 down, 3:45 left. All right, a minute 30 in, 3:30 to go. Right now it's Anthony 1805, Paxton 1706, John 1708, Justin 1619, Gabriel 1516, Juan 14 flat, Theo 1404.
Three minutes left.
All right, we got 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Right now, Anthony on an 1807. Got Paxton 1602, John 1612, Justin 1618, Gabriel 1506, Theo 1510, Juan 1404. All right, now Anthony holding it down out front. He's driving that pink and green car. If you see that watermelon come up on your back wing, just give him a little bit of room. Yeah, minute 50 to go, drivers. Anthony, Paxton, John, Justin, Theo, Gabriel, Juan, your full running order here. Anthony with the sizable lead here, 18:10 for pace. This is a brand new track layout for you tonight. I feel like this is a really strong test. Oh, careful on the back straight. All right, a minute 20 to go. Oh, need a little help up front. All right, pink and green is your leader. Second place is the dark car with the colorful wing. Let's see, your third place car is going to be the blue and orange. So if you see pink, green, blue and orange, or dark blue with a colorful wing, those are your top three cars. Give them a little space. 45 seconds remain, drivers. Anthony 1701 for pace, Paxton 16 flat, John 1609, Justin 1612, Theo 1504, Gabriel 1505, Juana 1516. "25 seconds remain, drivers. Anthony now 18 seconds ahead. Paxton 5.4 ahead of John. John 10 ahead of Justin. Justin 4 ahead of Gabe. Gabe 1.6 ahead of Theo. And Theo 6.9 ahead of Juan. All right, drivers, time is about to expire, but keep on going. Do not stop.
Anthony's a Chigloski.
Keep going,
done.
drivers. Keep going. Except for Anthony. Anthony's done.
Hackman done. Gabriel done. John and Goldman done.
Careful in turn
10
one,
done.
guys. All right, white car is still alive, guys. White car is still alive.
Juan de Leon done.
All right, and that'll be a race, guys.
The
It's going to
race
be
is
Anthony
completed.
taking that one, going 17 flat. Pac-Man is 1603, John 1605, Justin 457, Gabriel 1503, Theo 1503, and Juan 1520. All right, got our first heat of intermediate. Martin, King, Austin, Jason, and Brian.
King Arroyo. Kinlow. Martin Arroyo. Brian Cassidy.
Hey, George, you're in the next heat. All right, looking for Austin Church. Austin Church, this is your qualifier.
Jason Baum.
All right, well, got everybody except Austin checked in. So, well, we're going racing, guys. All right, we're 20 seconds in. First lap's about to be logged. Got King in 19.3, Ken in 18.3. Martin in 18.3, Brian at 17.5, Jason in 18.1. All right, we're 45 seconds in, drivers. 2 laps in the books for most of my competitors. Right now, it is Brian Cassidy out front, followed by Jason King, and Martin.
4 minutes left.
We're 1 down, 4 to go, drivers. Brian Cassidy on a 17.06 now. We'll pile up here at the second double. Minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. It's going to be King Arroyo now to the top spot, followed by Ken Lowe, Jason, Brian, and Martin. We're minute 30 down, 3:30 left. All right, King on a 17.02, Ken on a 17.04, Jason 17.09, Martin 17.13, Brian 17.17. All right, folks, got 2 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
Ken Lowe now on top of the leaderboard, 17.01 for pace. Yeah, 2:15 down, 2:45 to go. Right now, Ken 1.8 ahead of Jason. Jason 0.8 ahead of Martin. Martin, things changing up here. Ken 1.4 ahead of Jason. Jason 1.8 ahead of Brian. Brian 0.6 ahead of King. And King 2.3 ahead of Martin. Yeah, 2:45 down, 2:15 remaining. Ken Lowe 17.02, Jason 17.09, Brian 17.12, Martin 16.01, and King 16.01. King just taking down fast lap of the race, 16.9.
2 minutes left.
We got 3 down and 2 minutes to go. And Brian 0.2 ahead of King. King 2.4 ahead of Martin. Minute 25 remains here, drivers. Ken Lowe's pace is 17.01. That's the white car, orange stripes. If you see that car, give him a little space. Got Brian Cassidy up to the 2. He is the blue and magenta down the back straight. All right, folks, we are now 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Ken 17.01, Brian 17.11, King also 17.11, Martin 17.15, Jason 17.18. Yeah, 50 seconds to go, drivers. And Jason going 16.6 there. 30 seconds to go, drivers. 15 seconds, drivers. 5 seconds remain.
King Arroyo done.
Cars. 2 more cars.
Cars are finished.
Oh, Brian sent his
Jason
fastest.
Baum.
Brian 1706, King 1706. All right, we're moving into race number 8. The Tim.
Tim Elbert. George Laxon. Anson de Leon. Lucas Tsichiglowski.
All right, I'm looking for turn marshals. I need my drivers from that last group on track. Yep. All right, I got Bombach, I got Cassidy, I got one of the Arroyos. 2 Arroyos. All right, folks, looks like I got my marshals here. All right, drivers, we are going racing. All right, everybody's on the clock. All right, now 16-3, Lucas now 16-1, Tim Wisconsin. 15, 777, in the works. 1804, George 1807. This time around 15-9. Oh, Luis currently 0.9 ahead of Lucas. 2 ahead of Anson. 15-6. Drivers.
3 minutes left.
Luis 9, Anson 17-14. I'll put him 0.6 away from your race leader. 220 down, 240 to go. Slow roll for your race leader there. That's my least favorite kind of roll. I like sweet rolls, I like Hawaiian rolls. I like butter rolls. I don't like slow rolls. Yeah, 240 down, 220 to go. And it's going to be Ryan R. Randall out front. So Ryan Randall this time by 1907 for pace. Got Luis 1909, Lucas a 1912, George 1804, Tim 1808, Anson 17. A minute 55 remaining now. Ryan 1.4 ahead of Luis. Luis 1.1 ahead of Lucas. Lucas 5.6 ahead of George. George 1.7 ahead of Tim. Tim 9 ahead of Anson. And Ryan Randall tumbling down the leaderboard. That's going to put Lucas out to the top spot now. So Lucas now 1911 in the works. A minute 25 to go. Ryan Randall resets fast lap 15-6. And team flat, George 1804, Tim also 5 seconds remain, drivers. Ahead of Luis, Luis 3.7 ahead of Tim. Yeah, it's a battle here, George, Ryan, and Tim 3-4. Time is about to expire.
Lucas Tsichiglowski.
Still didn't make it across the line.
All drivers are finished.
1809, Ryan 1803, George. All right, good job, drivers. Up next is our first heat expert.
The race is completed.
All right, this one's going to be David, Jeff, Mike, Jordan, Steve, Tony, Andrew.
Grasshopper.
I'm going to need all my drivers from that last group to come on out.
Mike Council. Too Soon Jr. Steve Loon. Jordan Rivera. LT Gray.
There he is.
Drew Montez.
Racing. All right, Andrew 16-5. Dave. Mike and Jeff. 16s at the moment. Got another heat of expert up next. All right, Steve, Jordan, Mike, Tony, Jeff, Andrew, and David, your full running order. All right, Steve, 1902, Jordan, 1902, Mike in 1906, Jeff, 1915, Tony, 1915, David, 18 flat, Andrew, 18 flat. Careful on turn one, guys, turn one, turn one. That's getting cleared up. Yeah, 150 down. Steve, 1902, Jordan, 1902, Mike, 1907, Jeff, 1910, David, 1913, Tony, 1915, Andrew, 1916. We're 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left. All right, 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Steve now just 0.1 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 2.7 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 2.5 ahead of Tony. Tony 1 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 0.2 ahead of Dave. Dave 2 seconds ahead of Mike. 1802 is now his pace. Jordan 1902, Steve also 1803. Jordan, Steve, Jeff, David, Tony, Mike. Fastest lap of the Steve 15-6, minute 10 remaining. Drivers 70 seconds remain.
One minute left.
You heard the man, 1 minute to go. So Jordan's pace now 1903, Steve 1906, Jeff 1908, Dave 1913, Mike also 1913, Tony right there 1914, and Andrew 1804. 30 seconds remaining, drivers. This is race 9 on track. Next race up is another heat of expert. 25 seconds remain. Ten seconds. All right, time's about to expire. Keep on going, keep on going.
Andrew Montez done. Steve Lung done. Jordan Rivera done. Grasshopper done. LT Gray done.
All right, Uno Mas,
Too soon,
and
Junior
that'll be a race,
All
guys.
drivers are finished.
Yeah, Mike, that was a really fast lap on the final lap.
The race is completed. Martin White, Cole Wilson, Brian Gross, Kevin Allen, BP, Barry Soppett.
George Lynn still around? Okay. I put him in just in case. All right, I'm looking for all my turn marshals. Okay, got marshals making their way to the course here. Yeah, everybody checked in? All right, folks, we're about ready to go racing here. All right, we got Barry going 15-0. BP across the line. Not the greatest opening lap for BP or BG. Cole going 15-2. Marty at 15-3. Kevin at 16-2. We're now 40 seconds in. And Cole Wilson going 14-7. That is your current track record right now. Cole Wilson out of 14-7. See what happens in modified later. But right now it's Cole Wilson out front, 20 flat for pace. Barry going 20.08. Marty at 20.12. Brandon 19.03. Brian 19.05. Kevin 19.07. Minute 15 down, 3:45 left. Cole currently 1.6 ahead of Barry. Barry 1.5 ahead of Brian. Brian 0.09 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 1 second ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.3 ahead of Marty. Got a $1.30 down, 3:30 remaining. Cole Wilson 20.01 for pace. Barry 20.08. Brandon 19 flat. Kevin 19.03. Martin 19.05. Brian 19.05. Got a minute 45 in, 3:15 to go.
Three minutes left.
All right, Cole Wilson, 20 flat is the pace, almost on a 21. Got Barry 20.08, Brandon 20.13, Brian 19 flat, Martin 19.03, Kevin 19.11. Fast lap remains Wilson out of 14.7. Got Soppett at 15.0, Perea 15.0, Gross at 15.1, White 15.3, Allen 15.4. 2:30 down, drivers, 2:30 to go. And race leader falling over. See how that affects the running order here as they all cross the line. We got 2:15 to go. Cole Wilson remains your leader. Losing a little bit on the pace though, 20.07 now. Soppett at 20.11, White at 19 flat. Perea 19.01, Gross 19.02, Allen 19.09. 2 minutes to go. Minute 45 remaining. Cole 2.3 ahead of Barry. Barry 3 ahead of Marty. Marty 0.5 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 2.6 ahead of Brian. Brian 2.4 ahead of Kevin. A minute 30 remaining. Minute 20 to go. Cole now 2 seconds ahead of Barry. Barry 3.5 ahead of Marty. Marty 0.3 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 5.6 ahead of Brian. Brian 0.2 ahead of Kevin.
1 minute left.
Careful in the middle. All right, we got 45 seconds left. Cole 20:07. Barry 2011, Brandon 2015.1, Marty 2015.7, Kevin 1908, Brian 1913. 30 seconds remain. Wilson 2.5 ahead of Soppet. Soppet 3.5 ahead of Priya. Priya 0.08 ahead of Marty. Marty 8.7 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.2 ahead of Brian. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Race leader going on his lid for a moment. That might affect things. Time about to expire here. Barry Soppet now to the top spot. We'll see how this one finishes out.
BP done. Barry Soppet done. Brian Gross done. Cole Wilson done. Kevin Allen done.
And that will be a race. Barry Soppet going 2010. Cole going 2011. Marty 2014. Brandon 1901. Kevin 1908. Brian 1912. All right, that will conclude expert round number 1. We're moving our way into race number 11. That is Sportsman 21-5.
10 Quartet. Anson de Leon. Anthony Zachiglowski. George Laxon. Capri Brown.
I may need some turn marshals, guys. Need a little help at the second double. All right, this is Sportsman 21-5. Feel like I'm missing a few drivers here. Cool, thank you, Juan.
Juan de Leon.
All right, looking for Justin and looking for Gabriel. Are you guys going to make this one? Okay. All right, fastest opening lap goes to Anthony, a 16.9. Guy Anson, 17.1. George, 17.9. So we got 45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. So Anthony out front, currently on 18.06 for pace. Guy Hansen 18.12, George 17.04, Capri 17.11, Theo 15.03, and Juana 15.20. Got a minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. Anthony bringing fast lap down to a 16.8. All right, we're a minute 30 down, 3:30 left. Anthony, George, Capri, Theo, Juan, and Anson, your full running order. Actually, I think Anson might have missed a lap here. And 3:10 to go. Give you some split times. Back straight, guys. That is clear. About 7 seconds ahead of Anson. Yeah, 2:30 down, drivers. 2:30. 14. Theo, 16 flat.
Minutes left.
Gonna be the many shades of blue. Here. One of those highlighter. Minute 25. Anson going 16.6 that time by. Minutes to go. Anthony, George, Anson, Capri, Theo, and Juan. All right, drivers approaching 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
Anthony 10 seconds ahead of George. George looks to be about 8/10 ahead of Anson. And 5 seconds left. And it's going to come down to the finish between George and Anson. These guys just tenths of a second apart. 30 seconds remain. Up next is going to be 21.5 Expert. $15 seconds left. $10 seconds. Back straight, back straight. Careful on the back straight. That is clear.
Anson de Leon done. George Laxon done. Anthony Zachiglowski done. 10 Quartet done.
All right. Car.
Capri Brown.
All right, Anthony 16 flat. Theo 1602 and. All right.
LT Gray.
All right, in some laps. I'm looking for Anthony, George, Capri, Anson, Theo, and Juan. I'm going to need your help, guys. I need my turn, marshals. I got George, I got Theo, I got Capri, I got Anthony. Can I get Team DeLeon out here to turn marshal, please? Anson and Juan, can I get you guys to marshal, please? All right, folks, we're going to get this party started.
Go Art! Wait, who found it?
All right, we're 20 seconds in. Everybody on the clock. Ryan clocks in a 17-0. Artis 16-6. Ken a 16-9. Tony is 16-4. This is race number 12 on track. The now front fought by Tony, Ryan, Art, Ken, and 115 down, 345. All slapping reset by Ryan Vernali out of 50. Got a minute 45, 1909.1. Got Aaron a right now, Tony 1910. Got 240 remaining drivers. Got Art 1910, Tony 1911, Ryan 1912. Top three cars within half a second. Once again, resets fast lap, 15-7.
2 minutes left.
Right now, Tony 1809, Ken 1602. This is race 12 on track. Our next race up will be Mod Buggy. Ryan, Tony, Art, Mondrell, and Ken, your running order here. Ryan 1.9 ahead of Tony. Tony 4.8 ahead of Art. Art 2.7 ahead of Mondrell. Minute 20 to go, drivers. 80 seconds left. Got 1 minute to go, drivers. 5 Mondrell, also 18 drivers. 35 seconds. 7 ahead of Art. Art now 5 ahead of Mondrell. Going, drivers.
Ryan.
They taking that one,
Brown
19-10. Got. All right, move.
Antonio Council.
This is modified. These cars are obnoxiously fast.
Goompa.
A little help in the middle, please. Y'all my turn marshals out here. Perfect. Less than 5. Careful, into the straight. All right, folks. We're going to get this party started here. All right, Brian opens it up with a 14-7. Antonio a 14-5. Jovi a 14-6. Kalis a 14-4. That's your fastest opening lap. 35 seconds in. And right now it's Kalis Lowe leading the pack, opening up with a pair of 14-4s. Got Brian going 14-4 on the second lap. Jovi going 14-5. Cole a 14-5. All right, we got 1 minute down.
4 minutes left.
That last time by, Jovi 11 going 14-3, new fast lap. And Jovi besting his own fast lap there, 14-2. Yes, it's true. All right, we're a minute 20 down, 3:40 to go. Right now it's 11 out front, 21:03. Lowe, 21:07. Council, 21:08. Mirafonte, 20 flat. Cole, in 19:06. BP, 18:14. All right, got Brian going to 14-2 of his own that last time by. All right, a $1.50 down, 3:10 to go. Kalis Lowe now 2/10 up on Jovi. Jovi 1.9 ahead of Bryant. Bryant half a second ahead of Antonio. Antonio 10 ahead of Cole. Cole 2.5 ahead of BP. Got 2:55 remaining, drivers. Right now it's close out front. Lowe and Levin 2/10 apart. Yeah, 2:20 down, 2:40 to go. Kalis Lowe now on a 21:06. Got Brian 21:10, Jovi 20 flat, Antonio 20 flat. Cole 19:13, Brandon 18:04. 2:35 in, 2:25 to go. Kalis, Brian, Jovi, Antonio, Cole, and Brandon, your full order here. Just over 2 minutes remaining, drivers. Antonio going 14-1. 3 minutes
2
down.
minutes left.
So Kalis 21.07. He's 1.2 ahead of Brian. Brian 1.7 ahead of Antonio. Antonio 4 ahead of Jovi. Jovi 10 ahead of Cole. And a bit of a shakeup here on the leaderboard. Let everyone cross here. Give them a moment. 1:30 to go. It's going to be Antonio out front, 20 flat. Bryant also 20 flat. Kalis 19.01. Kalis 20.01. Jovi 20.03. Cole 19.08. Brandon 18 flat. A minute 20 remaining. Bryant just set a new fast line. Yeah.
1 minute left.
Right. 13 up on Cole. Cole 6 ahead of BP. And Bryant 21.14. Jovi 35 seconds left. 25 seconds. Going.
And done. Bruh done.
Goes 21.11. Jovi 20.01. Kalis 20.01. Bryant 20.07. Brandon 19.13. Cole 18.01. All right, guys, take just a minute here. Rookie, you guys are up. We'll get started in about 3 or 4 minutes. To those of you watching on the live stream, we will be restarting it. So